Hey YouTube, what's up? In JT Sasuke. I'm here to bring you my late Doctor Who review. Jumping right into this one. So this this entire episode, what overall was Clara trying to make her final decision. She was trying to decide whether she should stop running with the Doctor or if she should continue. I thought she was actually going to stop, and I wasn't actually thinking that they were going to be together this episode because of the way the trailers were played. Excuse me. But because of the way the trailer was played, I didn't think they were going to be together this episode. But I'm kind of happy that they were. At the same time, I'm not because I wanted to see the Doctor by himself. But I'm kind of glad that they were because they got to show just a bit of chemistry between them. And honestly, you could kind of definitely see that Clara, she wanted this. She wanted it so badly. She was going to miss this. But she also, like, a part of her wanted it and she wanted to keep going, but the other part wanted to stop. In the end, she ended up continuing and lying to her boyfriend, which is gonna come back to haunt her, gonna come back to bite her in the ass so hard. But moving past that, basically there's this zombie that cannot be seen by anybody but the person they're about to kill. The doctor and Clara end up going to this fancy train. Now this fancy train that they're on is actually an experiment. There's a whole bunch of people, elegant people on this train, and they're all holograms, and the train is being controlled by someone named Gus. I don't know if it's an AI system or if there's a person behind it. In the long run, this episode basically starts to unravel a mystery. An old lady dies, and as she dies, more and more people start dying. Now, the doctor ends up getting very intrigued and decides to take it upon himself to figure out what's going on. There's this not this mystery, but there's this old folk tale. I'm gonna call it. I can't remember the actual word, but it's like this old folk tale talking about something that kills you in 66 seconds. And turns out that that was the folktale they were talking about. The thing that they were talking about. It's what was killing people. So they eventually ended up figuring out how to stop it. It killed a bunch of people before it was stopped. And the last person that I was about to kill, which was a lady who was the granddaughter of the old lady that died, the doctor took her emotions and planted it into her via a scanner. And the thing was about to kill the doctor. He realized that it was a soldier, and part of the old sayings is that if you offer up the right word, it'll stop and it won't kill you. He realized that it was a soldier who just could not die, who wouldn't be allowed to die because of faulty technology. And so, right before it was about to kill the doctor, he said, "I surrender." It stopped, saluted, died. And then afterwards, him and Clara reconciled in the TARDIS. They were about to say goodbye, but Clara was like, "You know what, screw this." But it was a pretty good episode. I liked it a lot. It was a yeah, it was a good episode. I liked it a lot, and I'm sorry that this is very like a very bland review. I know I usually go into a lot more detail, but I'm I don't know, kind of hazy on the details. But it was a good episode. Watch it if you didn't. Like my review, please. Subscribe if you would like. But yeah, now see you guys next time.